Today I'm going to show you how to solve the logic puzzle called Favorite Winter Treat, and I am using the easel activity on Teachers Pay Teachers. I'm going to start by reading the opening paragraph. 9 friends were talking at school, and they learned that they each had a different favorite winter treat. Use the clues to discover each of their favorite winter treats. So my friends are Alan, Bosede, Cam, Dewan, Eduardo, Femi, Gloria, Harrison, and Idina. And the treats are buñuelos, candy canes, churros, figgy pudding, fudge, gingerbread cookies, hot cocoa, sugar cookies, and sugar plums. So as I read each clue, I'm going to place an X to eliminate wrong answers. So treats that don't go with a person. And when I find a favorite treat, I'm going to put a circle in the box and then fill in the rest of the row and the rest of the column with X's or slashes. So let's start by reading the first clue. Alan's favorite treat is not figgy pudding, churros, or gingerbread cookies, but those are the favorites of Dewan, Gloria, and Harrison. Okay, so I'm just going to look at the second part. Gloria, Dewan, and Harrison like figgy pudding, churros, and gingerbread, but we don't know who likes which one. So 3 people liking these 3 treats, and nobody else can like them. So for figgy pudding, Alan does not like it, or Bosede, or Cam, maybe Dewan, not Eduardo, not Femi, maybe Gloria, maybe Harrison, but not Idina. So only these 3, Dewan, Gloria, and Harrison, can like figgy pudding, churros, or gingerbread cookies. So I'm also going to cross those people who can't like it out. So Alan, Bosede, and Cam can't like churros. Neither can Eduardo or Femi, and neither can Idina. And I'm going to do the same thing for gingerbread cookies. They have to be liked by either Dewan, Gloria, or Harrison. Okay, so I have those all slashed out. I might need to come back to this clue later, but for now, I'm going to move on. Femi, Bosede, and Cam have favorite treats that start with the same letter as their name. Okay. So Femi has to like something that starts with an F, so either figgy pudding or fudge. I've already crossed out figgy pudding. He can't like that. So fudge is the only option left for his favorite treat. So I'm going to put a circle where fudge meets Femi. Femi only has one favorite treat, so I'm going to cross out all the other treats for Femi. And fudge is not anybody else's favorite. It's only Femi's favorite. So I'm going to cross out everything else in this column, every other name that under fudge. Okay, so Femi likes fudge. We're done with that clue. All right, Bosede has to like something that starts with a B, so he has to like the buñuelos. So I'm going to put a circle there. Nobody else likes this treat, so I'm going to put slashes in this whole column. And Bosede doesn't have a second favorite, so I'm going to cross out everything else in this row. All right, so finally Cam has a favorite treat that must start with a C. So either candy canes or churros. Churros are already crossed out. Cam's favorite has to be candy canes. Can't be anybody else's favorite, so I'm crossing out this column. Cam only has one favorite, so I'm crossing out all the rest of the treats. All right, that's a great place for me to stop and for you to continue on your own if you want, or keep going with me. I'll read the next clue. Eduardo, Cam, and Gloria all like a treat that has 2 words. I'm going to cross out Cam here. All right, so Eduardo likes a treat with 2 words. Hot cocoa, sugar cookies, sugar plums. Those all fit. Let's see about Cam. We already know Cam likes candy canes. Let's check with Gloria. Gloria, oh, she can't like churros. That's 1 word. We already crossed out fudge. Okay. That clue wasn't super helpful for us, but I think we've got all the information out of it that we can. Alan and Harrison are the only 2 people who like a cookie best, so there must be 2 cookies liked by 2 people. So let's go back and see. The cookies are gingerbread cookies and sugar cookies. So Alan has to like one of those. We crossed out gingerbread cookies for him already, so he has to like a sugar cookie. So I'll put the circle there, slash out the rest of his row, slash out the rest of this column. So Alan likes sugar cookies, so Harrison has to like the other cookie, which is the gingerbread cookie. So let's see, gingerbread cookies has to be liked by Harrison. Put a circle there. Nobody else likes gingerbread cookies. And it is Harrison's only favorite treat. All right, we're getting closer. This is another great place for me to stop, and you can solve the rest of it on your own. Or keep watching as I read the next clue. Idina's favorite treat is a drink. So she only has 2 spots left. Let's see if either ones are drinks. Hot cocoa or sugar plums? Well, sugar plums are not a drink. She has to like hot cocoa best. Nobody else likes hot cocoa best, so I'm going to make sure I slash out all of those. Okay, so we have read through all the clues. Let's see what else we can figure out by looking at the grid. As I look at churros, everybody's name has been slashed out except Dewan's. Dewan must be the one who likes churros best. So I'll put a circle there and put slashes in the rest of his row. As I look at Eduardo, everything is slashed out except sugar plums. The only thing left for him to like is sugar plums. So I'll put his circle there and make sure I fill out the rest of this column with a slash. That leaves Gloria. The only thing left for her to like is figgy pudding. Everybody else has been slashed, so Gloria must like figgy pudding. Okay, so let's read through all of this. Alan's favorite is sugar cookies. Bosede's favorite is binuelos. Cam's favorite is candy canes. Dewan's favorite is churros. Femi's favorite is fudge. Gloria's favorite is figgy pudding. Harrison's favorite is gingerbread cookies. And Idina's favorite is hot cocoa. Thank you for working through this logic puzzle with me. I hope you have a great holiday season.